Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to Altcoin Daily with Bitcoin Gorilla. Today, I am here to talk about Sandbox, Sand token. So, if you've bought Sand above $5, 2022 has not really been that smiling for Sand as price has kept going to the downside. So, the question is, what are you doing to minimize loss? What are you doing to control loss? Because crypto, if you're going into crypto, there's no chances that every day will be up days. You must have strategies and means to divert loss when the days go down. You must have clothes for the raining day as well as the drying day. So this is why I am here to share with you what I am doing to save my portfolio from deep dive losing or missing all the opportunities. Because yes, a lot of people will say just hold, right? It's easy to hold. Yes, price is going to go back. But do you know what I've missed during that time? I've missed time, I've missed opportunities, I've missed, in fact, emotional stress and pain is involved while I'm waiting for price to recover just above my entry. But this video will show you a secret of what to do during those times, especially if you are going into any cryptocurrency for a long term. I remember Bitcoin Gorilla. If you end up liking my strategy, because after we talk about that secret strategy, we are going to return to this chart, break it down using price action strategy that I developed myself. I'm going to draw it. No indicators is allowed. So if you end up liking it, give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. So we are going to start this analysis by first of all understanding the fundamental of what is sand. So let's start with the statistics. The current Sandbox token is trading at the price of $3.84, of which it has seen the upside of about 1.74%. In terms of circulatory supply, now if you don't know what circulatory supply is, don't worry. This video is going to be beginner friendly. I'll be breaking down the words and some things I will be saying in the video. Circulatory supply means the amount of coins that are circulating in the market and are in the public hands currently. So the current circulatory supply is about 925.054385 million tokens of sand. The total supply, the current total supply, if you don't know what total supply is, it is the amount of coins that has already been created minus any coin that has already been what? Burnt. Now, this current total supply is 3 billion tokens on sand, which means we have around 33% in circulation already. So another statistics we should not forget is the maximum supply. We just talked about the total supply. If you don't know what maximum supply is, then this is the maximum amount of coins that can ever exist in the life cycle of this coin, the life cycle of sand. This is the maximum supply that this token can ever get. It is 3 billion tokens. With these statistics, the current market cap, that is the total market value of the crypto of this coin that is circulatory, the total value of all the coins that is in supply currently is about 3.556676 311 million token. Approximately, let me just call it a number to make it easier for you. Approximately is 3.556 billion tokens. 3.556 billion dollars, not tokens. We're talking about the market cap, so we're talking about the amount. So 3.556 billion dollars, of which it has seen an upside of about 1.7%. Now, the next thing we need to look at, I know these numbers I'm calling, you might ask me, Bitcoin Gorilla, what do I need to do with all this? It's good to know the statistics because daily they change according to supply and demand. The only thing that never change is the maximum supply. It never changes. Every other things changes according to demand and supply. Remember, this is price action. This is why I'm giving you the statistics. The all-time high, that is the highest price has ever gone to, is around $8.44, of which it has already lost about 50% in the last. This happened around 2 months ago. In November 2021, it hit that $8.44, but it has dumped to 50% by now. We are in 50% range of that move. The all-time low, the lowest it has ever gone to, was around a year ago. That was November 2020, when it hit the price of about 0.02894. So with all this story, what is Sand, what makes it unique? You see, Sam is a gaming platform, right? It's a gaming platform and it's a blockchain based virtual world allowing users to create, to build, to buy, and to sell digital assets in the form of a game. So it's like when you come to Sun, you can buy a land and build on top of the land any kind of game you want, and players will come and play and you sell to them. And then also you can be a player who goes to, so you can be a creator, you can be a buyer, you can be a seller. So it's like a revisionalized game. This time around, it's not like play and just get reward. You can do more than just play and get reward. You can create the game of your dream. So let's say you have this dream game you've been imagining to create and you don't know how to start. It's easy because this platform has already been done for you. So you as a player can take that idea, go to Sandbox and create that. Just all you need to do is buy the land. So when it comes to the buying and selling, the good thing about Sand token, now I'm talking about you who trade, who invest, who buy the token, not playing the game, not building in the Sandbox blockchain. No, you who trade. The token is the thing, the only thing they use to buy and sell on this blockchain. If you're buying land, you have to use the Sand token. If you're selling land, you have to use the Sand token. Whatever you're doing, you have to use the Sand token. And this is the first game that is bringing virtual reality. So you hear metaverse blowing up. Well, metaverse has been here because this blockchain has been out since 2011 and has really done a lot of changing to the gaming community. This is top top game. Because why? When you watch a lot of social media videos where you see people wearing VR and trying to play this invisible thing that you don't know, but you just see them falling around as if they're trying to kick, they're trying to box. It is places like Sandbox where you play real. You feel whatever is happening inside the game as if it is real using your VR and the wires. And you understand? So this token is very important, especially with the rise of Facebook metaverse. I use Facebook metaverse because Facebook metaverse is going to expose the metaverse world, and this is an open metaverse. This is an open metaverse sandbox. So the fact that a player can build, can buy, can sell, not more waiting to play a game to get reward, it means a lot of advantage is there. Now, I am going to come in and tell you that it doesn't matter whether you are in a loss or you are in profit, but if you are investing in this coin, how can you maximize your profit or reduce your loss in a down market? So that is where I'm going to talk about staking. So if you are in a trade right now and you bought sand above $5, like I said, and you are currently experiencing a down market, well, I am a trader. So even though I see all this, I don't know how to come and build game. I'm not a gamer, I am a trader. So I'm interested in the token itself. Remember, this is one of the most high valued metaverse tokens. Sand token is one of the most high value metaverse token. Now, if you are into sand or you intend investing into the future of sand, here is what I did with my when I got my sand, and when the dump started, I went to in currently I do not have any sand, but what I did then was I went to in on Binance. Please, before I start talking about staking, because we're going into staking and this is a risky aspect also. There's nothing that's not risky in trade in cryptocurrency. Even the crypto itself is risk. Understand? So, but it's good for you to do your diligent research, and remember, this is no financial advice. This is just me sharing my opinion and telling you how I handle situations and how I maximize my profit and reduce loss. So when you come to Binance Exchange, if you're not in Binance or you don't have Binance already, you sign up and see if Binance is allowed in your country, because I know a lot of countries don't allow Binance. Like I heard that Utoria right now is facing challenge with Binance and a lot of other places where Binance is bound. Even in US, you can't use Binance except Binance.us. So you have to really know where you are if you want to follow this procedure I'm about to share with you. So what you do is you go to Binance, you go to Binance.com. That is one I am referring to, binance.com. And you go at the top of the bar after you signed up. If you don't have, you can buy the token. If you already have, you can move the token to the exchange. Then go to your staking. Go to staking. Go to the top of the bar first. You click on in. When you click on in, it's going to bring a drop down. This drop down will bring you, look for the staking tab and click on the staking. It's going to bring you to this page, right? At this page, already Sand is one of the top staking um available ones right now. Sand is one of those that has good return. Now, the thing you must know about this APY, this estimated reward, is the fact that they are being calculated daily, so they do fluctuate, right? Depending on the people who join the staking by day. Now, the thing you must also know that there are risks involved, and I'm going to talk about this risk since I'm going to talk about staking. Now, when you buy above $5 any coin and price dump like it did around $3, you are in loss already, right? And you don't want to sell because probably you entered in the first place for a long term, maybe a year or so or more. But instead of just having that coin in your wallet and just watching that coin fluctuate from positive to negative, from positive to negative, all this while doing absolutely nothing, not earning you, consuming your time and tying down your money. This is where staking comes in. The first of all is you must understand that you staking does not stop your coin from fluctuating in price value. That is that up and down that price moves. It does not stop. That affects your coin in base of the coin itself, not the staking. So the staking does not stop that. But what the staking does is every day you are going to be given reward because what you did is using your staking what your staking did for you is that instead of just holding it in that wallet, it helps you to take part in the operation of the blockchain network. So it's that operation of confirming transaction that they reward you back. So when they use that, they reward you as you're taking part. Your token is being used to take part in the blockchain proof of stake. They reward you in these other tokens, right? So these rewards are like thanks for coming or thanks for using your coin for something. You understand? But that doesn't change the value of your coin. So what you're trying to do is here. If you were in a loss, by the time you sell that token they gave you as thanks, the good thing is that token has 50-50 chance. Now that's the second risk. The token they gave you have let's say you did San and they paid you in my neighbor Alice. Now Alice as well faces the issue of fluctuation just like your original token does, which means Alice price goes up and down, right? So the thing is when you are on staking your coin, chances are that there are two things that could likely happen to the reward they are giving you. It's either the reward appreciate in price or depreciate in price based on the demand and supply of the coin itself. So you see now, if you are lucky, and let's say this works better when you just buy the coin and you instantly stake it. So whether price is going up or price is going down, they will still pay you your reward. So I tell people who go into crypto every day, you need to learn staking so that when market is bad, you don't get easily affected because somewhere you are earning interest on top of your already holding coin. This is for long term, good for long time. Anything from 3 months up, staking is good for you. So staking, we have durations, right? So in this case of Sand, we have 10 days. The return is 24% approximately for APYs, right? Annual calculation. Now, this thing is changes daily, like I said. So what you see here can change by the time you are going to check it out yourself based on the demand and supply going on in the staking community and all of that, right? So we have 10 days, we have 30 days, we have 60, we have 90. So 90 is basically 3 months. And for the next 3 months, if you're holding price, you're stuck and you're waiting for price to get back to your entry, then why not just come and stake it for 3 months? And for that 3 months, you're going to get return of 14%. And if you are lucky and they pay you back in a coin that goes up, do you know what that means? That means you are likely going to get more than this 14% because price of that coin could skyrocket. I've seen Alice went from $2, in fact $0.1 when they were giving it as a reward for I can't, was it CHR that I was taking then, and they were using Alice to give reward, and Alice went to $7 from 0 point. I was like, wow, because I sold very early after I received my reward. And this is the advantage, that if you collect this reward, collect the other reward, keep it, and you find out that by the time the price, both of them were able to fluctuate to the upside, your sand goes up, the Alice or whatever token they give you goes up, you are having profit. So you recover the loss on your fluctuation of price, and you have extra profit. So your time is not wasted, and you did not miss important opportunities. So that is it for what staking. Time has gone. God, I don't want this video to go more than 20 minutes. So I'm going to rush this analysis. I thought I would be able to not talk too much, but that's taking I needed to explain the loss involved. So I'm just going to go straight and draw the chart, right? So this is the chart, and I'm going to bring in the Bitcoin Gorilla strategy, and let me see if I can beat time, or time will beat me. Let's see who beats each other on this one. So okay, I'm going to bring in the box strategy. So this is the box strategy, and the next thing I'm going to get is I'm drawing this chart on weekly chart. I'm going to get my resistance of the box, and I'm going to get my support. Please do further research on that staking before you start. This is no financial advice. So the next thing I want to get my inner reaction right here. And I also want to get the support and resistance. So this is the chart. So I'm going to try to see if I can get bias line. Obviously, I can see this just sorry, I said bias line, seller's line, my brother. Sorry about that. And I can also get, this is the bias line somewhere around here. So we're having something that looks like an expanding channel, right? It's more like expanding, like a fan, right? So that's good. And for this, I can tell you this. Let's go to daily chart and see what this chart looks like. So this is what the chart looks like, and I can tell you I can get a seller's line as well here, right? So what I'm seeing from this chart is very simple. We have a market that have gotten to a demand area. So this particular range, let me pick my this is my demand, this is my supply, this is my supply, and this is my demand. These areas are very important. Remember, I drew this chart from the what, the weekly chart. So if price is going up, price is likely going to move like this point. Can see this is the seller line, this is the seller line, and this is a thought. So chances of we're going on the upside, we're moving up, we could touch $4 to $5 range, and $4 to $5 range. Now, depending, I do see a likely reaction of a pullback to come and retest the current area. Now, if I look at intraday, I want to consider intraday for daily traders. There are many supports that have not drawn on this chart. That's because we drew the chart on the weekly chart, and you can see those area is where price is currently reacting. So you can see this, you can see this, you can see this area. So price could move down, right? Either it got stops here or it gets stops here, but it could move down and then move up again, right? So before that $4, but we could get a reaction that will push us down, depending on how strong the seller is here, right? Depending on how strong the seller at $5 is, I know that if for the long term, I do see them likely holding the support. So for buyers, we have a chance of them going up to this $7 again, but expect a reaction around this $6 to 5.8 range, a reaction around $5 range, and a reaction about $4 range. That is if the bulls keep pushing and volume keep growing because they are in a demand area. But they could get experience something like this. This is depending on Bitcoin, because if Bitcoin goes down, it's likely going to take everything down with it, and the market has not been good. So this could lead to that rejection that could push it down to retest this point again. And we could see this $2 two no not $2 2.4 to 2.2 range. That is worst case scenario, 2.2 to 2.4. But I do see bulls first of all pushing to $4 range. This is what I see on this chart. I'll come and update you, but if you are holding, I think staking is good while we